for another for me, Kwaba, a better news TV, see your best shelves as a one subscriber to Better News TV. Message or best subscriber, no one like no share, no one turn on notification bell, no Sabaya update BI on Sabbath to me, even your drop pink rana, whatever is going on, our Ghana had him saying. Mr. Also, again, you are entitled to know what is going on and what is happening in your country. And Chebia, the two just say, Flagbearer ship of MPP never cost on your Duma Saturday. Yeah, na jebe jenya when I'm kwaswa. And Chebia, what's nasi. And your Duma Saturday, and abatui basso. Na and she say, buying MPP are buying aye. Na a debe crantina and penny for to say, not a more election. This a modern sashay and cratasi. To make some oats, like to make some swell be say nothing will happen, nothing will like hey what's up? Are they na ensemble brain I wanted to do a about to be bad and me I don't Saturday. Na go for be dedicating be a teacher for the make what I say, much staff for be a still for power more sir. Flagbearer ship election ya baso nyame on Saturday ni omo chita for na yes and sembe no mo keka and sembe no mo le tudwa me yanko ne yankotie na ye ba de aka bia na ye be so mo me yankotie mbra
tiasim afei ya hyehyensam na se na afei yanken kama mo ya nyina ni misesa twanya mpo nyankopɔ ya dom na se enatwam a wɔtena so wɔde dom yan a na kyese danasi sasa ne memene da pa kwame Saturday adie MPP amanwoko na tiasimu a wɔn kwakwato aba na batoa no abusua ensam ka ba abatoa no nya sam ketewa dede yoho ye ama ne homene so no enya sam ketewa aduanim uduani fam pa issues asese ya trend wo Ghana hapa MPP amanwoko no wɔn presidential elections anase flagbearership elections no ene na yi etuatu amanfo no se twapia wɔn mo wi ne se awiane anadwo na abusua ne nam so ntia amasade yi emu apipa ne se Uyamu a wanu kwa pre no otibire kese mienu bi wamu a wamu dia bom wamu chitafo anya asem kotwa eye ho anmo a ye nyina nim se Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, Vice President of the Republic ena wasi pentempremasi prensa post no ede pa waye Vice President e wo memu mfie nson e kwa ne nwatwe wase ya me no wo kwakwa gya himotre na boniti wo pese wo be mampani mapankasa na waje safo ne ha ne nsem sa beya wo betumi abu man no na Ghana fo ho atɔ no ne ɔde ato dwa no anu achi nipa ba kwa maweko no di mu akotiri ye pa ye wa Canada akompra kwa Japan asense tramrahye badwani na ɔwoso adɔtɔ a wonsu akrokra wono no wono timi hwam pipifo anim sa wose MPP4 ya ka Jimmy pa what MPP nyamnam kai o Canada akompra kwa Japan so ya we dada yes wono no kai na papa wei amafo kyese oy outspoken wasaya maverick obi a kyese wotimi keka na dwene bonadwene wonsuro hwe wo woso adɔtɔ a wonsu akrokra no na Canada akompra kwa Japan ane Bawumia omachitafo ni nyina ni abrepa de etiete sa de se dodo no adwen yom se Dr. Bawumia se mantre no woje na woto adwuma oni omampani akufu ado area no so a obetumi abuma no emen ne pagana fo saka dodo no so adwen yom se sebe agekumuti ase akura wo yesaman na wase wuo ene wadane samantwantwan do mpew nyina akokwa envie so as vice president head of the economic management team na dia na abaya nko ntimi nye anya wona yese wa be we economics mu sika tem ntoto yedi chesa wo be wo mampani akufu ado edo sha na motuam sa ene agya ne woba wotu anu atiem edie pa na envie so nka ntimi nya mfa ma emwa mampani akufu ado na nka Ghana yentumi mfia tuma pamfra afei na sebe yemfa mampani di brankasa nhyɛ wonsa na betoto oman Ghana fo bebre ntiase wa mo kyerɛ sɛ so de Dr. Bawumia pa betu franka ema mayoko no a ene awiase obi nkasa puduo hye ya daya mayoko no wɔn be ko opposition sana akitafo dodo no a wɔn ta Canada akompra kwa Japan no wɔn adwen ɛyɛ wɔn na ebi pa bebre so kyerɛ sɛ Canada akompra kwa Japan no wɔn no na no aya dodo wɔn so mu so wɔbo alapa efiti uti kwasi ukokroboti wode be mma wo timi hwasa was uti te sa makwe wode hwasa wo qualify for so baby house boy hey Kennedy ensema waka wo krom ha de jai enti nipa be bradwom se se nipa mienu we obi aho asem na so nyina mu no Obia I come to na dwene se onu betimi abeboa e ma Mayoko na gina ne na so na dai aka na nu ama sa Flagbearership race ya baso no wonu nyina kwakopia mu o party atran kasie mu na busua mu koye nkomodi a ene adwentoto a se be yo betimi aka wo muti abom na de ne nyina ne se enipa dwene de wo nu ani trim wiase adwentene so obi an ne de size ontimi huru nipa trim onipa da sani betimi asra he wani mpa so ni trim pa no ade e woni trim no zeka wo pa na dwene mu ahu a ka na mo anka hu na enka da pa ba bia fa nchen enye easy o edu amato sere e wo party headquarters no ade e wo mtim wo mko no munim ene da wo trans ya no chairman of the council of elders what trans no chiremu se no kura sem bi edika na se wanka ha ne pa ane se Amayoko no obi anim se disunity empapa mu tiasi mu pa we amani afa ha ena we amani afa ha ni nyina kwet se Flagbearership race e beba so enti obi akeka na dwene sane osipe akira na nyonko na emwa Mayoko no kwambia so enam so amoma hwema enei wo nyina ade wo nsa ahye krata asese wa aba ombeto no memene da no ubedi nkunim no uso mu kua so mu ye na timi boabo Mayoko no na nka bomumra won so so ubedi nkuguo no gitum se wadi nkuguo na fei munku nkomanim na ehubi penti na boaserewa wo gire bagura wa yinani ato nchen ne wom ne na nu ya na John Alan kwadwo kire Matia Lancash wate ne ho se sisisem bi atiasimu wo na fam enu ti sisisi ba na dwuguro mu a obi apoma kade hye ne ntomam enti John Alan kwadwo kire Matia te ne ho emu akwate wo no a ni movement I fe no afrafrant ye eno fa kromu afrafranto se fimfam da ho ani ana manfo so chese ho afrafranto sha wasuru ku ehunu so na afrafranto afrafranto se na taban na fo ema se afrafranto no krom se na watwe bie no pepepe na wu ya wu kura na se be yo mo masa de ni nsi bie onti no wo ma mo nyina de mo sa shekrata se obi ansa undertaking enti asia pam e kire se so odi nkugwo kro beji atomu a anya so be kwakwate ne ho akwate ne party ni nyina mu nkomodi ekopie mu na owura Justin Frimpo Kodua anu wo chirechire mu se wo nyina ye buamu ade baako wo sere se supporters a wo nyina support sa afanan a wo nyina kwakopre no wo bia anya ne emese fata wo hwe na Matthew Macau wontwi bia memesanse wiase ye do ye ho a ye nye ho achinyi
in 277 polling centers to cast their vote to elect our flag bearer for the 2024 general elections. And as part of the process to ensure that we rally the rank and file of the party together and also to bring all the aspirants together, there was a meeting earlier on today which was organized by our party's National Council of Elders. The essence of the meeting was for all these key important stakeholders to understand that we are one family, no matter the tension that is associated with internal elections. At the end of the day, come November 4th, it is the MPP that will emerge as the winner. So there was a need for us to have this family meeting for everyone to make a comment where people have issues, to raise issues, and for us together to resolve any issue that exists. And I can say that the meeting was highly successful. The long and short of it is that we were able to get the 4 aspirants contesting, namely Honorable Kennedy Japan, His Excellency Dr. Alhaj Mahama Baumia, Dr. Akutofriye, and Honorable Adenimo, all signing an undertaking. And in summary, what they signed to, and I'll read to all of you. 1 is to accept the primary election results. 2, to promote peace and cohesion. 3, in the event that they don't win, they will not resign from the party. 4, to support the winner of the primary. 5, to ensure and enforce mechanism that has been established by the party, and also to work within the timelines and duration that has been established by the party from now to the results are declared, and to respect the decision by the delegates of our party. And these are the signatures of the aspirants who came for the meeting.
Oyiwa and Yamuti, General Secretary. You are Justin from Poko, JFK, and I tell you what you're mu. And Yamamu Guamu, not meaning that by Ebaswano, womating out what on the French. No wonder, no one to went to Metu Macabia and to Yaman Home and so. And won't come on what ye, now Yakwa Manaso, Yakwa and Como. Political marketing strategist be a friend of Professor Kobe Mensa. And I wanted in Sambia and would drop to Johnny. What shall I say? Ulampa MPP Mayokoi and Prempreni Panaya. Wamukwa preference to the Bruno. Wami atinte hu. Wami atinte hu mumwa ha. Odi wamu foma tebem. Chese. Wamumwa ha pa odi compare mribi atwam. Wanu menyo mumwa duna. Na chese nei. Wanu mo yi omuti pa ne de na nkankan nipa nan ne mumienu kura de wo moyon. Sanse uwe nipa nan ni mu a baako. No anu na agric minister atopa akoto top so Dr. Free akoto. Wanya hute. Sanso so ena Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, head of the economic management. Wabechi ayi Ghana economy ni dollar no wachechire no. Egosi sai. CD angosi aga dollar ya hwe no a ebesi sabre nyina nye. Apanisa ka kum yagine kwaku anum. Hwemeda ede wodi wura no yenkwa homa so. Ne ya ne political marketing strategist Professor Kobe Mensa nkodi nkomo. Prof ajimre yemwadwo emwakwa abakra kase so nie. Okay. You're Jonathan Asante Ochire Miroti and Kai Mwajo.
Pese me Joso.
Facha yen me wrong name, facha me. Nyeti anie. Opani bi. What they have been probably better bonten na wasi or your political marketing strategist. Your friend Professor Kobe Mensa. Wasi nipa nan ya wo mukwa pre MPP Frank Etubre Edibre. Omo te sat intehu. Omumu hapa. Ya bede na ya adwen sa.
You say, I was say, Mamincha Aka from my tear for Yanimre. Edikan, we need to contextualize what he meant by that. And it is not as if he said, or more academic credentials. That's not what he's talking about. The way I work, or person what if you look at the condition, I will now what share and someone you wrote about me a kind before the 2016 election, after the 2016 election. Now Champagne persuade a woman. It doesn't come out exuding with that confidence. It doesn't also come out as a better candidate or alternative. As some say, baggage, you know what the number no, a switch or mining now. And of course, Yewuku also defended Dr. Baumia on that score. But in reality, that is the more reason why they are presenting the weakest, personality as the one who is likely to win the election. Because Allah no resign the first way of quiet, a problem of quiet, as some of kind say, the way situation is here, they don't even know the kind of message among the Ghanaians. Of course, there are people who rebuffed that. Like one young man, I've forgotten his name, one of the nephews of the president. And he's just looking at the chances of the MPP against Mr. Mahama, especially when the delegates elect Dr. Baumia. You reckon, campaign. I have said the same. We share campaign trail now. The way to me accompany on a message, on what particular message, Canada, Japan. Mr. Baumia doesn't have any message. He doesn't have any message at all. And recently, the material say Ghana card, Agenda 111, gold for oil, and back home. And you could see, say, the man is now clutching on Of course, says what to say. Me who are there says oh never be am fan and so. Because wherever he finds himself, there is a whole baggage. There are videos, there are audios of the things that he sought to project and what is happening to the Ghanaian economy. And you know, what else is he going to say? That is why he's the weakest link. That is why he is the weakest personality that the MPP is about to present. If you look at Ken, as I said earlier on, what who say no?
Accra
Yes,
FM.
with Timmy at distinguishing on. Forget about controversies surrounding them. But with Timmy at distinguishing on. But many problem and what I want to say. If you knew that you had a political ambition of wanting to lead the party as a flag bearer and consequently contesting on the ticket of the party as a presidential candidate, and never do a while within the public domain, you shouldn't have done that. That is the kind of baggage he's suffering from. And you know, the delegates in the way say, no, why I didn't contest the Mahama, obey me, and then DSC. That is the main problem of the delegates. Other than that, if Ken is elected, then the NDC will have they will have to adopt a different strategy altogether. And Mahama, they will have to adopt a new strategy. But of course, Ken himself will come with his own baggage. And to share Dr. Afria, that this sector now no use as the trump card. No. What is that? What is the nature of the agric sector? And then our calculation of inflation, you know, food inflation is the highest. And we share the planting for food and planting for food, then planting for food and jobs. Now the other one, third one, Biaba, you are now even going for a phase 2 of planting for food and jobs. And I'm just wondering, where is the food that they are talking about for which we have been planted? We are importing volumes of tomatoes from Burkina Faso, volumes of onions from Niger. Now, see the cost of onion on the market now. So he is very weak because that very sector now, or supervisor, you know, I mean, there is nothing to write home about. At the end of the day, I really don't know his political architecture. What I know is that, a businessman, and I say he's into bitumen. And but he's a slow talker. He's good. He's got ideas, but I think it's a little too late on his part. And you know, OSHA, the structures that have been put in place, you know, is likely to favor the Tabawia. So, but the problem is the difficulty that the MPP is going to use. The difficulty they are going to encounter in presenting the Tabawia as a successor of President Akufo-Addo. That in itself, as a successor of President Akufo-Addo in itself, is a baggage. And number two, on one hand, some of the now when you're crying, after our Bemu, you are the vice president, you are not calling the shots. Nobody will accept that excuse. You are the vice president and the chairman of the economic management team. That is the more reason why you ridicule someone's economic management team. It's from our boss. I can say, why not the management economic EMT of the NDC? And I was starting to say, with team today. They say, who are players? Who did you mama Ghana for one to? And today it has been one excuse upon the other. It's now turned into Dr. Digitization. Now, on the field of digitization, which is touting as we know, so you see digitization, the efficiency and the efficacy of digitization in the management and production of a because digitization, the main reason for digitization and digitalization is to reduce human interference in the affairs, in the production and management of it, reduce human interference. But we say how boy I say a day paperless way, you know. How has government revenue increased? How have we been able to block loopholes? In the current state of affairs, in the era of digitalization, you know, your corruption is still high. You have not been able to use digitization to solve inflation problems. You have not been able to use that to ensure productivity of agriculture. So what is that digitization about?
Oh, it's not say Jonathan. The top of bombing and say weak link na halfway ye no. Towards Numa one be ye. One pedigree in relation to the economy no. Said yes, some adro ganum job breba bani jaya near the 2 positions I would war. Now so ya no. And the chess from you compared to a man that John Mahama. When we have nothing to write home about.
They are very weak. They are presenting weak candidates. It's unfair. And as you said, no, that is what Professor Kobe was implying.
Okay.
And I'm tempted to agree wholeheartedly.
A political analyst within the Dr. Jonathan Asante. Anyway, me anu asa ka na nupe ye be sa ba unche bio na ye be pie bia no. Ya ma unsa. Ye ba unche bi na ye be pie bia ma ya san wa bedim komo. Dr. Jonathan Asante Achre ennei wa cheche nsem mu nti wonuma ye do mu fu ani agu no. Facebook la wo be ha o mu gu ho. Kama kura ba de asimu ye week. Montumi ntaka Mahama in any way. Eti kele ya kupra kwa Japan fo ni da ho. Ma ba omi ada ho. Atopa so na da ho yi. Ena afei adani mo. Mu ye week. Wan sa abusuan ya ku ya tika kra bi a 1996. Nipa ekwagira mu o. Na nko mu kotu franka. Yewa abeta dubu ahe. Dr. Zani Selby, J Kufo. Hey, Dr. Safu Edu. Safu odu amtoto nipa nan we hu a omumu ha 1996 J Kufo abetadubu an J Mensa Dr. Johnson Fariata Kwame Safu Edu no still we mu ha Jona Yakum Kufo na Kufo ado Kofi Apraku Kwame Kodua Malik Alasa Yakubu Joseph Herimensa 1998 Congress still odu amtoto we mu ha enya mumu ha o mumu ha pa na sabadwo anu ma bi news wo se ye hwe yanto abey Facebook fo and then you may nipa nine no. So young people knew, so young this knew. Show down a basso. And I say it is possible. Anna atopa. And then you more the enemy slogan.
Emunsemo rating agency Fitch nature say eba no say adwumakuo bi a wafa to wamo so wamo eye amawodo so hu hwehwemu efa no kwan a wafa so wosika wode bo mo brasa de wo man ni sika sam ene wontoto ye ekọ se konkrubin ana ekọ nchemu no no wode hu ensenkaye nyina no de ba betu dwa o man ya chese wo otwato kra man ya de mo tete aguo wo mo epeja wo mu wo ebo bra wo mo ampanifo no eya mo brafo wo mo adi wo musika asai won aseska no atoto wo man na tete apansam nyina no bo se na wo mo ede ehun se kan nyina ba de wadi kan de wawie nyina no bo se wo mu a na wo mo ede aba eno ne ye friend say rating agency no na Fitch sisi de wadi aba bebom ene se wo hwehwemu kakra waye se Bank of Ghana na se Ghana ye bank ba time no wo say ye sika ma no ne de no ye friend forest reserve no anasa foreign reserves no was say wuhwemu a wode nani karipa efi pinu ene aduonu enum say 2025 say wasi emu ebepeja pasa say wohwe enhyehyeye ahodo a sisie wo man ye de eye adwuma ni nyina no eyade a ebua kakra wase wohwe efi pinu ni aduonu mienu 2022 na just say afra say eba no a sade na yesika ye de ekra ene mafi amawodo so ba enyina ene ade no foreign reserves ni say no sade na esi ewo form no kamia ye se wo hu se emu epeja wo se etimi ekosa sade ekọ no a efipinu ni aduonum de ebetumi apeja na wo kire se ni nyina no na enye ne ka se wo mo eka no kwa wo se hyehyeye ewo pa se o my Ghana empanifo edidi dwuma wo se dwuma se wo mo edi ni se wo timi hwe na wo toto aka wo de wo manfo amawodo so external debt ni se wo se wo ye wo kan wo asemu ye pa wo toto ehun senka yeye wasese eno no etumi egina ye no o man yi sie weska de boy ho bra sie weska de ekra ne emetitire sanse ye de ne makra de ye ya de pa wose eno ne betumi aboa ama eba ne se GDP a ene yaka ho nsemu nyina no ebetumi akofom na dollar no sumu etumi ayedu na wasansem yi mu ntino ye kwa ahoma ne so ne ne opani a eba no se dia na chese wono a na wada ne dwankobia ye dwane akwakotoa no owura Bernard Oduotachi wono oye chartered economist ye ne kwa akobo nsemi komo se wo mo ne ba ne sikasem ne hototo ya wa bi ne wo mu na nsemi se Fitch esse ne prekesin sei egu ho no mu a na de wo pa kire poten pa e wo de me makai achi eno ene sei poten miwura Bernard Oduotachi Enyume wuti yenka yemowajo emwakwaba Accra 100.5 suni.
Meni oba Josoba Accra se na mo ne ma beja fo nyina mo ho te sen.
Oba de na daroma enyume de ye ho ye pa na wonso e.
Me ho ye Nyankopam ma divine selection akan ye.
Ye na sim. Opani ensemi wuti a na etiremu kakra betumi ade ama ye ne yetiefo ene sen.
O de di kan no ma mencha watiefo nyina na ye hu no se eba sikasem ntoto ya oman bia timi kwa ohihiem enti de ato Ghana yenum bi ehase bokoko se self inflicted aban na no pe ene toye na abra ebeto ye no nso aban ne twentwen nan ase yebekọ na IMF no obia nti ase sebi oyisikakra bia na ne sikakra bia oye no amaya ye wo wiase nyina no ebebre 150 and a month ashase enti Ghana is a member of the IMF countries a yako okopemwa na ansa na IMF ebema omwa no ye won hyehyere ba ko mienu bi e wo so di kan di so enti IMF no di kan so ni pama ye ba oman mu ebe mpensem mu hu se ahokyere a wo se wakomu no mmoa wo se uhia no mmoa ben na uhia emwa ohia ne se dis kan ma wade import na dis kan e kwa akoye na eno na Ghana 2022 eden ho kodan IMF a de ekoba ne se kwa na ye kodi nyina na sikabot na ye kope no o de ko dollar ni mu a eye opepe niensa $3 billion na enu mu no se sika ya menu abab na ye gitum se de be ma Ghana na ye mfa ma mom na ye ma obi utimi di hu no kra na ye ma de toso bio ejisika ya Ghana benya no ye chemu apuni nkwa enum tunsia
Mira DOT where the wadaroma o nanka ya sha Fitch prediction awade abanno ansa nanka ya ba IMF wasisi no keno for reactor wo prato anu aprato hanom ne akaya ba eno so
o Fitch tofa bomu nyina ya IMF sika ya dia san na Fitch eka sa o ma me kwan anka wo beti ase dia Fitch eka no se enam se Ghana yedeka yede external debt ka na IMF bailout nti ya twe ya kana kwa animu no ama wo pija esan ka otobu tie mi a ka be hu ba bi a me kwa akowi enti Ghana enam se ye pe IMF tikenti no ye wa amanfo e wa ma no ne ye di omoke from external debt bond holder sa bond di no sa Ghana nsa betumi aka ne sika etoso mienu a age sa aka Ghana de e wo se nketua ne ye twekwa animu sa Ghana twekwa animu a ebema Ghana ho ahenhan ye eno na gina so ama Fitch e de abetu dwa se gina bra na nka Ghana gina ye sika na nka wo fam ye rate na e wo fam se rate ni ba be peja rate ni peja na bona bibia nsai ayati se di abrewa wu na ade abrewa di ade enti ka Ghana di anka wo se etua na enam se IMF bebo enti atwa koya ni mu no ama ye ka no akofam Ghana ho ahenhan ye enti Fitch rating no so di ka ukos kasam ntutie mu a eto asumu on paper ba wo de ba ye dada fitina mu se Ghana be ye ya Ghana ni bia mfanse ni timu se e kan ka Ghana bi e wo se etua no afiwe mu no se etwa kwa ni mu dia e be ma ye debt sustainability level no aye low enti ye Fitch rating se mo pega because Ghana dia anke wo se etua no ye ntua na mom ye tu ahyeda ntofa bo nyina no
BOT nature say we anya asam de emma wo man no ase say obi a timidi na ni edi akire
o ye obi a won titi kasabon to kiase no sa fit e ka kire wo say ye import cover emu ba be pager ye dollar rate ne by 2025 emu be pager emu pager because car Ghana dear anke what ye ni eni etua no ye ba be two sa ka no e de akose 2028 2032 2036 enti wo ya dan a the next government ebeji akonya fira ban we nsemu no odi akonya na no e ka benwe ne so enti sa wo de basi kasamu ntutue mu on paper de a a good news at the Magana ban because sa wo ka ho hen wa e makwa ma to call bond market but sa wo call bond market ni via e ka empro enti obi antia se e ka Ghana de empro empupa na mom tua nke wo tie tua no sa afi no ye ba be a standard debt exchange program said ye be ya Ghana wo betima hen no na bond market na ye kase Ghana ntimi nkobio no ye tinya sa akobio simplicity
BOT na CCI kind of oriata so afa wo share yesika samu toto yanso echa se wone IMF mpanifo ahia said ye nyina ya hwe anim se ene International Monetary Fund dwan kobia IMF sika no $3 billion no said ye hwe anim se ne fe to so mienu second tranche no ke sabeka no bosumi mu no bosumi na watwe a edikan no ana ka se yensa eka na so CCI wo hwe nsenka ye no eyade a wo mo apagya mu ade kwakọ gina bosome no ne na watwe eto so miensa we kwa anya de edikan na kabra kese se yensa eka no no akasa no wo matu ahyeda na ensense enhyehye ne eniema hodo no wo hwe ga na aban anim se ka wo beye no enwie mu die papa sisi ya aka no fori atada bia no babekasi a woye no preto no we no maye nkranhye bi yenya gidie wo mu se we kra we de last kwenkwen wo mu bedi no kra ama sika no yensa aka
menu aba se mo be kai mo last interview ye wo kasa fidie ne so a ne kanu pay esi ni pay se so bibia ka kire wo say the second tranche of IMF sika no ebeba by October so nyo trofo no ye nabrabani because now ye can say number one, your senior meeting staff level agreement requirement. The actor a board level agreement and no and your body up the wajo. At the board level, the ABCN say, on my bit to say China, the Paris Club, and a Standard Creditors Committee of Ghana for a Diomoka almost $1.7 billion. No, fairly paying you know was so money Ghana by the Omonsa Secretary. No, Muji to Mudi Adansia say. Eka ye de o man Ghana de ye ya je to mu say ye man mfinhye du me no mfa ntwia na nsa na be dia to mu no e wo se ye nya bibi de ye anohoba collateral na se guarantee enti o man bi to say China o man bi to say the Paris Club no sabi o mo nro nche ansa na obeti ase no wa sign that MOU no o mo timi de o mo sato ne ma bi to say airport o aviation sector o cocoa sector key strategic investor bit to say UCG. Intena ye kase miniaba. Afei na Ghana ban ba betie say China ne Paris Club no terms ben no deba. Ghana japade ben no modi omon say beto so. Eya terminal 3, Commander Sugar Factory, eya Kwalebu, eya die ben. Se China ne Paris Club any Ghana ban entimi anko ben kromu. No man die antumu say ka Ghana die no ye mo kwan so mo mfa mfinsha be se nu to du nu ntwia minu aba ma men ka no ne sa sika ya pri no aba ntam ya nya ntem no ene ye December 2023
Yera Bernard Odrotechi ye na wase anwumre padaje ne bre etwetwemu mapa wo de ama ye ne yetiefo nyina megidi se eni ada ho papa ntiase no aye adwuma kasankasa anwumre ye da se pa adaje ne bre abusuya wapani ene ne twetwe nkomo eba ni sikasem ene emu tutu ya wabeni wo mu papa kano poto kasem se chartered economist Bernard Odrotechi.
In case you don't know say bedam na ne de ya beto jase so afa wo no ana wo hwe apom de won sam so man mu ye friend ye rakwakwagi mamanu enai mahye bedam ato nsa friend se wamra na wo megina mrahye bedwanim no mecheche nsema hodo bi mu ne antia Rana unit Kolebu teaching hospital besi sabre OPD yatum na nya adwuma ya wa sampa na sansem wei onmanyamfo kwabna minta kando na hye bedwani obutu dwabo so abato mpeso aso anu wa wurezi ye sa wo momode no monto to some friend no say sa renal unit ho nsɛmsɛm na yasɛm hia de mo man pa ye ka renal unit of the Kolebu Teaching Hospital biaya eno Kolebu Teaching Hospital ho a wo mo hwɛ yanua no ma wo sabo wo mo kidney no wo how abamu no sa kidney diseases no yare bone baba sa renal unit yade ahodo a wo mo hwɛ ebie hemodialysis ane peritoneal ana kidney transplantation sa yade akuku da miensa wei no kura ye bompa ekire nyankopon se ma odasani bi a wasase so yade bi ndokro no won so so bi adokro nyankopon mo a no mo hontom sa se yade bone atisi adasa so a na nani atutu aka ne nsam yare ho sampa na no odasam be ka ye beto dwa se obomofo ni mabo ya afo ampa esan se sa yade yi won ma ye hwe omo sika wo mutwia ansana ya hwe omo yese na wotwe kura no obitimi kokoda mahin so mprensa na ya to sika mu de ko 700 or 800 Ghana wakofa ne wai na no namra hye bedam gigina mu a anya adwuma mo mote so ehu ma da so ba begina 380 Ghana cedis sa 380 Ghana cedis ni mporonya nipa nyina ne tuminya enai esa so mo tu OPD ni mu nti no 380 Ghana cedis so enhya ase anya adwuma yenum ba bi akwakosie eno na nei ononyafo kwabra minta akando wa raise se wiase na mbanu suma banu na hwe yentimi ntrase ma yenua no ma yade bia dokoro wo no sabe wo mfa awrahuo nko wo nipa nya boa na sabe yede ne nkwa agorato pre etu omramra hye badwam wono aye soafo a wo hwa pomode hu nsam so yi mo mekirekirem na Ghana fo hunu ba bia sesei ensusu ade brodedwo enenam.
The Minister for Health, in a meeting with a section of minority MPs on the 13th of October, assured that plans were far in advance to have the center reopened soon. Unfortunately, this soon seems to last longer than anticipated. The minister understands that immediate action is required to alleviate the sufferings and financial strains on dialysis patients. However, constraints to reopen the center may be coming from other avenues requiring the attention of this House. The reopening of the outpatient department cannot continue to remain in abeyance. Mr. Speaker, even more distressing is a statement from the Renal Patient Association to the effect that since the closure of outpatient department of the renal unit in May this year, more than 19 outpatients have died. The tragic loss of life emphasizes the urgency of the matter and the necessity for immediate intervention, Mr. Speaker. It is imperative that the renal unit outpatient department is promptly reopened and the approved 380 Ghana cedis fee charge is reinstated. Mr. Speaker, I therefore call on this House, with your guidance, to call the minister responsible for health to come to this House and clarify why the outpatient department of renal unit of Kolebu Teaching Hospital remains closed and what measures have been instituted to ensure that the facility is reopened as soon as possible.
Idinde kwabna minta kando waye dwabo so mrasebadwani no wote sensemi wasode a wo pagya mo mrasebadwafie no wo pagya mu no wo mogitu mu ana wo manya ntum ewiase ano manu no ne dia dua kroso enna de ofurudua panso de pia no nti second deputy speaker of parliament Andrew Amwakwasiama ebra kwabna minta kando register asem no chese asem we de asempa asempa mo nyina fo so eteni anim ya wamra no makirekirem se beya adwi mu kesene ne ene na ye won krofo adwiri no ni nyina emu beda ho fan brekwa no amuso ba national insurance scheme no wo makirekirem se esa kidney treatment no ye betumi di abaso bie se beya wonom a agya yaresa ana yarehwe e wasa kwan so no wo ho betumi ahenham kakra ana.
The Minister for Health, who is one of us, is to appear before us on Thursday, 9th of November 2023, to come and brief us on the closure of the renal unit outpatient department and the upsurge of kidney-related problems in Ghana. I mean, the minister should come and tell us something. I mean, almost everywhere people are talking about the kidney-related problems. He should come and tell us if the NHIS issue can also be captured in relating to kidney-related issues. I mean, he should come and tell us and to understand the whole nation. So that is my directives.
When for Andrew Amwakwasiama ena wote se wo church ensemi emu na
kasia no kwa kopie mu ewo aseni bia ene dey Accra High Court eko asetena na asemu a ni nyina efa enkane Kokobo CEO Dr. Stephen Opuni NFA businessman Alhaji Sedu Agongo a wono akoya so na Agricult Ghana Limited eye ne dia no wamo ensam no wotena so na wadanseni a wotoso nso a wono ejina mu edi adanse ede ama opani a yebo no kwadu ewo nsem no de wodi kan first accused eye Dr. Stephen Opuni na chese wobegina adaka mu na yetoa na no toto eso de kan se cross examination eno eye counsel for A1 and A2 and A3 lawyer Benson no chupi na watoto wopani Peter Wacheboaten ano na wopani Peter Wacheboaten kan no we deputy executive director Edema Koko Health Extension Division na wakasa na wachira ane sa wusha ebra na litovate liquid fertilizer ewo aba asem ya ewo sam na kwakopia se ni bia nipa bi ekira se na fertilizer no eyade amwa wo mu koko nyina ne ade bi kira se ane na wo bi kwatimi ennom ne se nsuo nyina ne no se ano kwapa se ayintwato so be ya pa what I say wanu ebra no we deputy executive director ma chair de say no what say we Koko region say wo man Ghana mu nyina eyade a ebra wo mu ensa kan little liquid fertilizer na wo mu cheche no na wo bia ni ebra wo bia de echeche say mpempi no efi sa ebra little bit no ebe kan wo mu nsa no de no any fertilizer na obia ehwehwe sanse na eyi nkonya pa na eba ne se wo ma pro boy ya na wamo ebo ewo Koko regions Koko district nyina say no a ubehu se wamo ekwa ensem akuafo no ka kire wamo nyina Koko akuafo no eka nyina ne say ye fertilizer na eye adwuma se nkonya no fertilizer na wodi gu umfudi asu na Koko no so a ne enyini promprom no wo chese enu bi ena na wamo pa Koko regions nso ni nyina ene district ni nyina na chese ade a na wo bia ehwe anim eno no na ene anototo ni mu a ena kosa ba ko eba ye ne say na ebeto wanimu da se akuafo ni bi ese womo liquid fertilizer litoviti ni womo hu ni se ase eyensuo bi kura wutimi everybody apesie bi na wonum egusuo na chese wo kesu egusu nyina na ose nature se ni pa na kan ye konye Koko akuani kwa Koko akuafo a ye Koko board for eye nkyerɛkyerɛ ma wono mu a afi bia ye wo enna wo busumi awudo mu a ye kɔ wo mu mfo so kɔ wese de fertilizer yede ama wo no agrochemicals yede ama wo no said ye esi enyini nyina ane ade ene wo edi nkomo esense every stage bia Koko no omu edua no said omu de fertilizer ni agrochemicals ni gusu ni na no eyade a wo hwe shed no empanifo na wo ekwa aprobo na wo ni omu enya kitanwo hu se aya aduro asumasin we no aduro we no eboa mu mfudie na eboa mu Koko na na se bibia etesa no na etesa nipa we akuafo we mu no manya nkyerɛkyerɛ we nya no wo bi betimi akwa no fertilizer ene wo che say ye fertilizer say ye agrochemical okuyani bia ni hono mu a wonu waye kuyani aye adwuma wo Koko board nyina ne shed nyina no wo hu bi dase wo beka kura hwe sans wo munim se eye poison a ekoni padua ne mu a woni pakon no won fanity enidim eti sansam no pa de eye hurodo rada sam a wono won te bi kura eda na ni nyina mu ene wo pani no eto aso ene ensenka ya hodo a na ekoso ebusa ne kosa ne wayi ano my lord no wo kyerɛ se ane wo hwe litovit ne dia senka enye wono kura no ehun sem we ba ye nyina mponi ade na chese litovit ni de sane na akuafo no asi atu aguso no ebra free system mu se Koko bosu wo mo emfa mefo ni no na wo manfo da soa ebusa no ebo ne puno a chese litovit no eya abeduma manfo fertilizer bia chese wo manfo no akuafo no etugu so a beto enne mre kwa no wo mani eda so edi akire ensam no temuafo a wote ensam no so justice Abuajetan no etu ede akwakọ hye ebinada obubuo yi a ye womene da etoso enso said ebe ya asenie no ebeto aso 7 defense witness dance nya wotoso nso wono a ena wobegina adaka mu na anototo no atoaso
na sansem we ye mu opani na yatwe na boso opani Sedu Agongo the business mogul wonu kro ya na wo kire se hwe nipa ho nsam da na koma so pa wonu wote se nipa afa ya mu a na ha no eti ya no peso otu ho anamon na yenuanom anansentem wo mo ho aka wa koso mo Here was some was what da what didn't want to say any ya. And until how be our family na money hunu. And it's an yakin or a riana juning in a chino. Oh, memunabem was in a GPS pentem premacy premsa. Wabakwa ye a doyadiama, one more wamwaka. Victims are a nay, wamwaka wakoso more dam spillage in wo. A kunafo, Nisia. Any of a single mothers, one of my one who couldn't wear jamo. Any one of my sabi, one my them disabled. Na, was a quan piasso, or because halfway in Adoye. Da Bokakoya doyano. Egusobo baba, and chakra. E won't come out quite chilly, about 2 manim. Et the end of Mamma can wakoso more down spillage in him, victims no. Samutia ya, or penny said, well, when a yachina war quarter no. What's more than him, Nancha crano, or between a mob on Potamo. No baby in Adoye, and ma sabe, Mukunuma wajamo, more than him no oba. Moso sabe, what did them, more than him no oba. Obia benyane chafa na ede nije ene sere kakra ababehye wafunumu sansa sabi wiase once na woni we kra no wo posane nsem enti ancha kra imu nkoma kwatire obete ya pem so na yakoya ni mokase imu United Press Development Network UPDN se akoi wam de okodi yebresiam waniwa akwatire hwe nsemu efa sabi centrofo a ye di omayaw centrofo a ye omayakayaka de centrofo a yatete wam eya raho sempa na so manfo beka abakwasam kakra nie obubu abosumi de tosu mienu afimpinu ni dumiensa 2nd November 2013 French journalist fo bia no am Mali nipa bonfo ekum wam ya assassinate wam bone be no wam ye ewiase so sankafo di hwa no bete so atrofo ni hwa ba bekenkan na santra adwuma ye adwuma ni mu oya sani yesi breti ahasuo ha ahomache na nipa da sani asode no obekenkan kasebo na utifie wanya bi atie na one ma betina studio sakenkan kasebo de kura de yemukuma o one ma wo kokofa stories ni ba reporters Kofi Mesia ni Lasha da kwanom bekinum tisi krom ebi mo na ye pia mo ubu akura nam kwayem na okora story bi na de aba bua ya buru binom ya kasa bi manum rough ni nyina yo hawa safo nyina fam ne ko wiase na sanipa betras no kasa na santrofo ri bisu ye di wo mpamro bebere sim wahu yankasa fia wa wadi tua bi na anu ada yanu apani kwabna bobi ansate ha dia ya na kwabna kaye wasi fam na nkrofo agudangbashi ba kwaso ne na ba kwaso ne sere na ba kwaso di ti kwabna de ni kurei atete a wo famu enu ono ko Ghana nipa bebere me kwa so matiti mi nsati da matiti mi nsati na ahoden kakra mi wanti na mantimi me wow eya rawo sempa bena na jama yenya mo no akada koro eya rawo sempa ne no na UPDN fo ne kire se wo mo trase nyanhwe ha masadie enko enti International Day a yadi yi sa impunity o how obinidi atempo ya central for fam no ena nei nkasa bebre akwaho na won perifo de atudwa akirem se yenuan mom ye central for mo mfate tie se mo yenkasa ntia military brutalities we ya abato obri bedru suei ube hu central for me popo mani akira yen ene won ya hodo am de mayen ebi wa bedru fe na u phone so text message you this boy be careful because you have to tread cautiously your days are numbered mo poa your days bi anya numbered masa ye ni abidi wa krom ho mo ye den ensabe ye beka ne se de sitie na International Day to End Impunity for Crimes Against Journalists no ene perifo kasa wase dia de srede atu project me ko rampima siedu oba focus ye nyina di na ya woti brekese obutu project me ko no ano Dr. George Akufu Dampare mi se wonhwe so be bon central for ho ba won fa Dampare bon central for ho ban na be ko no aso so no won ma ya ma yakayaka de won ma yatiti to musachi na no City FM ababa fefe won ma mo ya na yakayaka de nyina no wase yewemu atiti se na nkom na bibia ebetimi ama central adwumakuo na agina ne naso no etumi ayesa wosan so kire se Interior Minister National Security Rakandapa omunyina nkom ntuma machiri mu no mo hese o my Ghana kabi mamika bia mamu obi atimi kasa ne boso asem na ne hunti ne honka no ye hwento aso ne mprempren de central for yake kasa boase ye ache dodo sa nyema we esi hwenye yi na kwa